Hey guys, welcome to our top 20 list. Here's my top 20 picks for the most underrated modern movies. I have plans to do other top underrated movie lists, but I'm going to start with this one. And when I say the word modern, I'm choosing movies from like 2010 up to nowish. Some might say a movie that just came out last year, but I'm going from 2010 up to now. Like the year we're in now, 2024. These are movies that either didn't do well at the box office or were not well received critically, or just movies that no one talks about enough now, and I just find them underrated. So let's get to it. Top 20 most underrated movies of the modern era, in my opinion. Number 20 is Regression. Regression is a psychological thriller starring Ethan Hawke and Emma Watson. It's about this detective played by Ethan Hawke who investigates the case of this person who admits to abusing his daughter, who's played by Emma Watson. This film was not very well liked by a lot of critics and some people like others, I guess. And yes, the ending is a bit disappointing, but I still think it's a decent film with an interesting story and an atmosphere that works. Number 19 is The Great Gatsby, the 2013 version. Didn't read the book it's based on, so I can't really compare the two, but it's still a great dramatic film about a Midwest native who arrives in New York in search of an American dream. Tobey Maguire, Leonardo DiCaprio, and Isla Fisher are all solid in this film. I think the production and costume design is top notch. Go and check it out if you haven't yet. Number 18 is Gangster Squad, a decent gangster film about a mobster played by Sean Penn who accumulates a fortune of drugs, prostitution, and gambling, as well as an army of goons to intimidate brave cops, both played by Josh Brolin and Ryan Gosling respectively, to form a crew and bring him to justice. This is a film critics are pretty mixed on, but I think it's a pretty good film, especially with the performances from Josh Brolin, Ryan Gosling, Emma Stone, Sean Penn, Nick Nolte, Anthony Mackie, Giovanni Ribisi, and Michael Pena. Check it out if you enjoy gangster films. Coming number 17 is Colonia, decent historical film with Emma Watson as a young flight attendant who joins the Colonia, Dignidad, to search for her boyfriend Daniel. Has some good cinematography and editing, but Daniel Brewer is also good in this film. I think the production design is good, and I think people should give this film a watch. Number 16 is Good Time. Really great crime film starring Robert Pattinson as a small-time criminal who tries to free his developmentally disabled brother from police custody while trying to avoid his own arrest. Definitely one of the best movies of 2017. I think Robert Pattinson's performance is very good and different from many of his other roles. The visuals are impressive. The music score is energetic. Definitely worth a watch. Number 15 is The Hunt. Really good Danish psychological dramatic film with Mads Mikkelsen as a teacher called Lucas, who is wrongly accused of sexually abusing a child in his kindergarten class and becomes the target of mass hysteria. If you're from Denmark or you watch foreign films, you may have heard of this film, but if you're not or you don't, then you haven't seen it, and I think you should. Number 14 is The Lost City of Z. The Lost City of Z is a film starring Charlie Hunnam, Robert Pattinson, Tom Holland, Ian McDiarmid, and Sienna Miller. It's about these researchers who explore the Amazon for new geography and trying to find this lost city of secrets. Really good atmosphere. It can be a bit slow for some people, but I think it's a fantastic film. Number 13 is Your Name. Makoto Shinakai's Your Name. It's an amazing anime film that anyone in the anime fandom knows and loves, but I think more people need to see this film and consider it one of the best anime films ever. It has a great story about high school students who swap bodies despite not meeting each other clearly. Really good coming of age romantic fantasy film, and please check it out if you haven't yet. Number 12 is another anime film, which is Wolf Children. Miura Hosoda's Wolf Children. Emotional, wonderful, and simple film about this young mother who's raising two half-human, half-wolf children after she lost her husband. Very relatable film to anyone who is a mother or a parent in general, as they can relate to this. It's an important film. Number 11 is Love and Other Drugs, a good romantic comedy with Jake Gyllenhaal and Anne Hathaway. It's about this drug salesman called Jamie Randall, played by Jake Gyllenhaal, who falls in love with a woman called Maggie Murdoch, played by Anne Hathaway, who has Parkinson's disease and tries to deal with that during their relationship. Great comedy, also good dramatic story. Josh Gad, Hank Azaria and Oliver Platt are really good in this too. Critics again are, I guess, mixed on it, but I think it's a delightful film. Check it out. Number 10 is Monte Carlo. Monte Carlo is a film with Selena Gomez as this girl who quits her waitress job in Texas to go with her best friends and stepsister to Paris for an adventure, but when her best friend is mistaken for a socialite, they head over to Monte Carlo. It's a fun film. Selena Gomez is pretty good in this movie. Catherine Tate is in it as well. If you enjoy fun adventure films, definitely check this one out. Number 9 is The Vow, a beautiful film with Rachel McAdams and Channing Tatum as this couple whose lives are happy until a car accident where Paige, played by Rachel McAdams, loses her memory and doesn't remember her husband and has to try and refresh her memory. Based on a true story as well. Sam Neill and Jessica Lange are also great in this. Definitely check it out. Number 8 is Jeff Who Lives at Home. Really great dramatic comedy with Jason Segel, Ed Helms and Susan Sarandon. It's a story about a man who simply won't leave home. It does a really good job with tackling issues such as depression and others, which I won't spoil since this is a film not a lot of people have seen, and people should because they can relate to it and really understand it. Where was I? Anyways, number 7 is The End of a Tour. The End of a Tour is a film with Jason Segel and Jesse Eisenberg. It's a film all about conversation. Just a straight, heavy dialogue film about these two writers who talk about their passion and their lives, and where one has dealt with depression, drug addiction, and suicidal stuff, and the other one, played by Jesse Eisenberg, is writing an article about him. Both Jason Segel and Jesse Eisenberg give Oscar-worthy performances in this movie, and the way they learn about each other in this film is beautiful and heartbreaking at the same time, and most people need to see this movie. It's brilliant. Number 6 is Clouds of Sils Maria. Great film with Kristen Stewart, Chloe Grace Moretz, and Juliette Binoche, and is about an actress who is casted as an older lover in a romantic lesbian drama alongside a younger actress. The film does a good job with portraying a relationship between an older person and a younger person. The cinematography is great, has really good performances, so definitely check it out. Number 5 is Silence. Definitely Martin Scorsese's most underrated film, in my opinion. Brilliant and emotional story about two Jesuit priests who travel to Japan to find their missing mentor and spread Catholic Christianity. Andrew Garfield, Adam Driver, and Liam Neeson are all in this movie. All three give excellent performances. Anyways, number 4 is The Nice Guys. Shane Black's The Nice Guys is a terrific buddy cop comedy. Both Russell Crowe and Ryan Gosling are amazing in this. It's one of the best movies of 2016. It's definitely the lethal weapon of this modern generation, and I really wish we could get a sequel series or a series. I don't know if we will, but please check it out. Anyways, number 3 is Attack the Block. A British sci-fi comedy horror starring John Boyega and Jodie Whittaker and Nick Frost. I think has a good story about a whole aliens against London street gang stuff. Really great film that introduced us to John Boyega before he played Finn in Star Wars. Definitely worth watching. Number 2 is Dredd. I am the law. Don't know if that was a good impression, but really great film. Start with Carl Urban is awesome as Judge Dredd, and it's about Judge Dredd going into his apartment to get this drug smuggler and take down all all the henchmen to basically get to this drug smuggler. The action is gritty, the slow motion is done well in a unique way, and it sucks that we never got a sequel to it, but here's hoping we do one day. But check it out if you haven't yet, because Dredd was awesome. But number one is a film I've talked about a lot, The Adventures of Tintin. Talked about this movie a lot. Everyone knows that I love it. Swashbuckling adventure story. Steven Spielberg's direction is great. Great voice acting from Jamie Bell, Andy Serkis, Daniel Craig. Yeah, that's it. So yeah, those are my top 20 picks for the most underrated movies of the modern era, in my opinion. Again, I'll definitely do some for other decades, maybe as well. And no, I'm not doing a top 20 overrated list for movies because there isn't any, in my opinion. But what are your picks for the most underrated movies of the modern era? Give me your top 20s, if not top 10s, or just name me a few of the most underrated films of the modern era in your opinion. Like this video if you liked it. Thanks for watching, and may the force be with you.